Wow. Wow. Thank you guys. It's so exciting to be here with you at Comedy Zoo for our 100th episode of What Are You Doing in Denmark? Oh my gosh. I have to say it's just so exciting to celebrate American men in their 40s with podcasts. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully this one is a little bit different for all of you. And, I think about 100 episodes, as you kind of saw 2 years ago, Mike and I couldn't even imagine one episode. We were not planning to do even 100 episodes because we were actually planning our wedding in Philadelphia 2 years ago today on the 6th. I know, it's crazy. So that was the big present. It was this show, and I have to say it's really fun though. We got married first in Denmark and then second in the U.S. because that was important to us that we got married in Denmark. And also in my family we have this tradition where before you turn 40 you have 2 weddings. So I had to make that happen. But it was very important for us to get married in Denmark first because Denmark's very important to us. It's also very easy to get married in Denmark. I don't know if anybody knew that. Yeah, the dating is the hard part, but the marriage is great. But it was also, like I said, really important that we got married in both countries because we love both countries, and that's sort of the spirit of tonight and of the show. And I thought that was also a really nice way to. Tell Mike, by the way, I made plans for our Philadelphia anniversary with 170 of our friends. But, I should also just go through some practical things. Hopefully a lot of you did go and check out the QR code. So we have a little bit of a program that you can follow online. So if you have this QR code, if you pulled it up on your phone, there's also some ways that you guys can get involved in the show. So we are going to have a few polls that will be discussed in the episode that you'll watch us record. And you can also ask us questions because after the intermission, we'll have a little Q&A session led by Brooke, and we'll have your questions in that segment of the show. What we're going to do now is move to playing a little game. And of course, you probably already know some of our contestants, but I'll introduce them to you. First, we have Mike Walsh. And Brooke Black. And we have Conrad Molden. So, we are going to play a game that maybe some people remember. It's called the 10,000 kroner pyramid. But, of course, we need 2 teams of 2. And since I set it up, we're going to need somebody else. So let's welcome Cecilie Bau, our special guest today. And, of course, Cecilie is going to pick a teammate, but she's got some standards, and she's prepared some questions.
I do. Lovely upgrade.
And she's prepared some questions to find out who it is she'll be competing with.
Yes. Potential partner number 1, that will be you, Conrad. What smell do you irrationally love that other people definitely wouldn't?
Ooh. It's your sweet scent, Cecilia.
Yes. That was... We've only met 2 times, Conrad.
Do we all have to answer this?
No, you'll get a different question. Brooke, if your personality had a warning label, what would it say?
She asked too many questions.
Great. And potential partner number 3. What food do you irrationally mistrust and why?
Oh God, this is let's see. irrationally mistrust really spicy ramen.
Yes.
Really good. You don't know how it's going to end. Yeah.
And why do you why do you mistrust it?
Because you don't know how it's going to end.
I see. Okay, so I am gonna pick based on that. And I think I'm gonna pick Mike. Yes, I agree with the ramen.
Okay, that means that Conrad and Brooke will be playing together. So if you've never seen this game, it's an old American that I think now is rebooted game show where contestants will be giving each other clues to name different words. So it's almost a guessing game. And there are 6 categories that they could potentially choose from. And since Cecilie is our guest, why don't you pick the first category? And Mike will get you to guess 7 words based on the clue that you guys.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna pick all you need is love.
Good one. Okay, so you will have to guess these words that Mike will describe to you, and they are all things that you would find at Jysk.
Okay, so I can't look at the screen, right?
You cannot, but Mike must.
Okay.
And I should have mentioned this. You will have 1 minute
Okay.
to guess.
And Jysk, is that the store or the area?
Well, isn't that a nice surprise? It is.
We'll see what direction I take with this.
Yes.
You know, it's sometimes they blend together, so
They
it could
do,
be
they
okay. Could be okay.
Hey, are you ready, Mike?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay.
We're doing it live.
Well, you know,
Okay. This is something you have on a bed that you put your head on when you go to sleep.
a pillow.
Yes. Next. Okay. This is what you're gonna do. Say study work, and you write things on there. It's where you do homework on.
A notepad?
No, it's
A computer?
It's a piece of furniture that you have.
A piece of furniture. A
piece of-
desk.
yes. Okay. These are people who go into Jysk to buy things. They are called.
Jyder.
If you're not a seller, you are a.
A married couple.
Okay, people who go buy things. It's going to be so. If you go buy
A buyer,
some-
a customer.
Yes, correct. Okay. Also, on a bed, what you sleep on, it's either foam or it's got
Mattress.
springs. Correct. Okay. This is what you have to pay 5 kroner for at the end of checkout when you
Oh, a
walk
bag.
out. Yep. These are things that you basically fight winter depression with. You light them. They sit basically everywhere in a Danish home.
Okay,
with
you
fire.
lost me there. You fight with something.
Oh, fire.
Fire. You light a fire.
Yes.
Matches.
No, but the wax thing.
The what? Candles.
Yes.
You know, I think we'll have to give you 6 because I did mess up a little bit.
It's true. It's true.
If that's all right with you, it's just a friendly
It's a
game.
friendly game. It's only 10,000 kroner.
Also, because this is maybe a good time to mention something that I forgot, because we are live, is that you're playing for a form of charity.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Mike, if you can reach behind you in the stairs there.
Aha.
Yes. So, Mike and Cecilie have a prize here, and there's 2, because they and Conrad and Brooke will be playing for somebody to win a prize. If you check your seat, I feel like Oprah. There are 2 seats with a sticker that says, "What are you doing in Denmark?"
Oh, cool.
On the front of your
It's
chair.
at the
Should be
front.
pretty obvious. It should be.
Should be hanging under the front side of the seats. 2 seats. Maybe.
Oh, there's one there.
One.
We have the winner.
And there is another. But since you found yours first, whose team, and you have a little sneak preview, would you like to represent you? If they win, you will win the prize. Brooke's team. Okay. And there is
Called out by name. Well done.
one more sticker. Any?
Where's the missing sticker?
There's a missing sticker.
What about the gum?
Gum? Oh, gum. Sorry.
Surprise all.
Sorry about that.
Right. It's somewhere over here. That's where I put it at least. Hanging from the front of the chair. Underneath.
I knew this would be canceled.
Or winner by default.
Mike, did you remember to put the sticker on the
never
chair?
looked at it.
The other sticker.
Definitely did. Somewhere over in that corner there, and the front row. So I'll call you guys out over there.
Unless it's been shuffled.
Let's get shuffled around, and it's in the back somewhere. We found it.
Okay, wonderful. Well, hopefully
And
this is now your team. So
love
if
it.
you guys can give yourself 6 points here with.
Oh, yeah, I have to write. Yes.
All right. Now back to the important business.
All right, Brooke, you ready?
Yeah, what
What are
category?
you going to choose?
Oh, obladi.
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 These are going to be things you're guessing that have to do with the letter D. Conrad will describe them to you.
Is
And
it
you will-
Bluldy?
Yeah. Oh boy,
Things beginning with D.
I'm regretting
Are you
it
ready,
already. Yes, I'm.
Are you ready?
Not,
We've got 1
not
minute on the
beginning
clock.
with D. It doesn't begin with D, right?
It's just got D.
It's just got D.
It's just got D. She's got
Great.
Got the
D.
D.
It's just got
Okay.
D. Great.
It's the amazing language that's in this country.
Dansk.
That nobody can understand.
Danish,
Yeah.
Dansk.
It's what you really need in the winter because things are really hard here. And it goes inside your body
Duvet?
and it makes you feel better. And it's for your health. And it's a little tablet.
Drink.
It's not aquavit. It's like a tablet. You put it in your mouth. You drink it with water. It makes you feel better because you need sunlight.
Oh, vitamin D.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It comes out of Himmelbjerg. It's running down like a stream, and the Danish people collect it in a
Dance
cup.
band.
Yes. It's the sexiest man on this stage.
Derek.
Yeah. Oh, Mike's face. It's always late. It's stands
DSB?
for- yes. He has a tisserman that is.
John Dillerman.
Yeah. She has stepped down because she
Johnny
wants to
McGrath.
hand. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
I'll take my citizenship now.
Well done.
Working for us.
Derek, I have a quick question. Is this 10,000 kroner, is that before or after SCAD?
We'll have a nice chat about that after the show. We'll see if Conrad is here after intermission. Okay, so that was a solid 7.
Oh.
And
right, we switch
we will
seats.
now switch partners so that Cecilia will be giving the clues to Mike. Would you all like to pick a category?
Yeah, Mike is picking a category, right?
I'm gonna go for Let It Be.
Let it be. Cool.
Okay, these are going to be 7 words with the letter B.
It's an island in Denmark.
Bornholm?
Yes. Where you put your kids during the day.
Bornholm?
Yes. You eat it. It's made of flour.
Bread?
Yes. Where you go when the winter is hot and you drink booze.
The bar?
Yeah, but a different word for
Oh, bodega.
bodega, yes. What you drink at the bodega.
Beer.
Yes. How you get around in Denmark.
Bike.
Yes. Where you fly from and also buy Lego.
Billund.
Yes.
Clue giving. Well done. We're doing it for you.
Impressive. Don't forget to update
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
score. Another
There's a
7
little eraser
points.
on the top. You know it.
All right, Brooke, we got this.
You gotta choose.
I gotta choose, baby. I'm gonna go for Here Comes the Sun.
All right.
Because it was sunny today.
Lovely.
It was.
Okay. These are going to be 7 words that are things to do with Danish summer.
Okay. Rain. It's just rain 7 times.
Brooke, how we feeling? Good?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, everyone takes this in July. Like,
a holiday?
yes.
To Spain?
The word you just said.
Spain?
No. Before it started.
Holiday.
What happens in the summer?
You have a holiday?
It's not sunny.
Summer.
It's not sunny.
It's cloudy.
And what happens from the clouds?
They rain.
Yes. A lot of people outside turning red because they're not wearing enough sunscreen.
Gingers. Sunburn.
Yeah, well, it's more like you're laying there with like maybe your mirror.
Sunbathing.
Yes. Sorry, that's not
Cocaine.
really. A lot of people from other countries come during this time, and they are called.
Ginger.
They.
Foreigners, tourists.
Yes. These are like by the roadside, and they're delicious and fresh fruits.
Delicious fresh
And they're
fruits.
red. They're red.
Strawberries.
Yes. And everyone has one of these they go to.
It's sommerhus.
Yes.
On Bornholm. Yeah.
And
You have 8.
Well, that was 6.
6. What's 6 plus 7?
Looks like.
Despite putting sun in one of the clues, what that pays.
sorry. Oh my God.
It's okay. Well, we can see if we can end this tie. Do one more.
Yeah,
I'm describing?
You can
keep it.
choose for this round.
kicked ass last time. Why not?
Can I choose? What am I supposed to choose?
Either lovely reader or help.
What are you feeling?
Help.
Help. We'll take help.
Fair. These are things to do with the doctor.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
Go.
You go there when you're feeling
Sick.
yes.
Okay.
What the fuck? Danes have this. You have to show it to your doctor.
Oh, your yellow card.
Yes. The pill you take when you're feeling a bit-
Paracetamol.
Yes.
It's the only medication here.
Yeah. What you have to make to get to see a doctor?
An appointment.
Yes. And you go to the doctor's.
Office.
Yes. Where you buy your medicine?
The apothec.
Yes. And what you need to have to not pay for it?
Did not pay for it. You need insurance.
Yes.
Woo! Fucking done.
Now you can't ask an American that word. They're not.
No
gonna
insurance?
know.
Is that triggering?
It's very triggering. That's the issue.
Well, give yourself 7. So, Brooke and Conrad, you'll be guessing lovely reader. Would you like to switch
Yeah.
or
All right.
stay? Brooke's face was
I don't want
telling me.
Conrad to say ginger anymore.
I've
My
proven
clues
myself
were
to be
amazing.
terrible at
My
this.
clues were amazing.
All right, lovely reader, bring it on, Derek.
Okay. You guys will be guessing 7 words that are things in H.C. Andersen stories.
H.C. Andersen stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
He's a dude and he's cold and he's not human. And his flesh is made of frozen water. If you made a man out of frozen
Is it a snowman?
Yeah! It's okay. Oh, she's half woman.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah. It's small and green and you'd put it under a load of mattresses.
A bee.
Yeah. They fight in a war. And
The
they,
tin soldier and
Yeah.
and the other soldier.
It's what Donald Trump wants to be.
Pope. Pope.
Not Pope, the other one. He wears a crown and walks around and tells everyone what to do.
King. Queen.
More fancy.
Queen. The monarch. The dictator. Sorry. Give me another.
Of the whole world, he would be the
king. The emperor.
yeah,
The emperor.
the emperor. It's not the adult, but the baby version of a bird,
A
and it was ugly.
Yeah. The ugly duckling. The goose.
yeah.
The gosling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is enough.
It's so stressful. Man made of water. I couldn't do it. I was
Man-made
like,
water.
the frozen king. Like, what?
All the things Trump wants to be.
Pope. What is
I
the
mean-
latest meme that I saw in my head? Whatever.
That's brilliant. Well, then I'm sad to say that you guys will not be going on to the final round. However, there is still a way that you can give away your prize, which is this one on the right. So, if you can tell us what the clues that are on the screen now, the categories, have in common.
Beatles. songs.
There we go. Hey, one for the people.
Okay, so where's the...
See us at intermission, and we will give you your
Hooray.
consolation prize. Now, for the 10,000 kroner big category, the rules are a little different for the final round. So, decide who you would like to give the clues. You are going to have a category, and then you will say things that belong in that category. For example, if the category was vegetables, you may say...
Healthy things you eat.
Healthy things to eat. You may just give examples of vegetables. So you may say carrot.
I think you should give the clues.
Yeah. And some of them may be more complex. So you'll see them as they come up.
Oh, so he'll say, for example, carrot, and then I have to say vegetable.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Now,
Got there in the end.
I feel like we may need to practice one more, slightly more complex one. Let's say, let's say it was something like reasons to carry an umbrella. Like, what would be a clue you would give?
Living in Denmark.
Oh, sure.
It's raining. It's too sunny out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think we understand. We'll move to the final round.
Yeah.
We got this.
We got
this.
We got
We got
this. We got
this.
this.
I
We're gonna
have
get the
no
whole
doubt in my heart.
The whole 10,000 kroner are coming our way. Well, the 5,000 that are left over. But yeah.
And you will have 90 seconds this time.
Okay, a little more time. We got this. We got this. We got this. I trust us.
Yeah.
We're doing it for you.
Just didn't put the sticker super well. Let's go. 90
Let's do it.
seconds.
Netto. Superbussen.
Plays grocery stores.
Yep. Bornholm. Læsø.
Islands.
Ærø.
Danish islands.
Yep. I'm American. Everyone speaks English. It's a really hard language. I can't pronounce anything.
Is it you?
I had a bad teacher. It would be much easier to learn Norwegian.
Things people like negatively say about Denmark.
Or about the language?
Oh, Danish is so hard to learn.
Yes, that's close enough. That works for me. Okay, I'm a pastry. I taste like cinnamon. I am a spiral
is it you
shape.
Again?
I am.
Kanelsnor.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, the yellow card, MitID, Reisekort.
Danish apps.
Yes. I want to ride the roller coaster. I want to ride the other roller coaster.
Things you say at Tivoli.
I want to go see the Frederik concert.
The what? The what? Yeah, the reasons to go to Tivoli.
Yes! Is that it? Hey! We did it! Well fucking done!
That's very impressive.
Whew. That's stressful.
You guys have won your lucky contestant a What Are You Doing in Denmark mug. So see us at the intermission, and we will get you your prize. Congratulations, you guys have bragging rights.
We do.
Oh,
well
great.
done.
Yes.
So Conrad, tell them what they won.
Almost exactly a year ago when I first came on this podcast, Derek was very sweet and he gave me one of the mugs and it of course says, "What are you doing in Denmark?" on it. And it was funny because then I went back to Aarhus with it and we actually used, it sounds really bad, but it used to have like a really bad meaning because I would open my cupboard and it would ask me that question of like, "What are you doing here?" I don't know, my wife wants a better job and I don't want to live in the city anymore and we have 2 kids and we can't move because they're in Copenhagen. And then we moved for a lot of different reasons and now when I look at the mug, the answer to the question is because I really love my life and I really love this city and I like being in this country. This episode is sponsored by Tesla.
I can't believe you said that. Wonderful. Hey everyone, you're listening to What Are You Doing in Denmark? And our 100th episode live from Comedy Zoo in Copenhagen. My name is Derek Hartman, and you already know this is the show that makes Denmark make sense. And today we are talking about a topic that every local, international, or honestly anyone with a couch has dealt with, hosting guests. When you move away, especially to a cool new city like Copenhagen, it's amazing how many friends you suddenly have that need a place to stay. But how should you handle it? To help us make house guests make sense, we're joined by someone who once crashed at my place when he was on his tour. Did I get that? Say hello to Conrad Molden. Conrad, I hope my towels were up to your standards when you...
They're very soft.
Wonderful. And we are also joined by someone who is always hospitable once she's had her iced coffee in the morning. Welcome, Brooke Black. Hi, Brooke.
Thanks for having me.
And he can check out anytime he likes, but he can never leave because we're married. Welcome, Mike Walsh. And speaking of hosting guests, our guest host for this evening is back for her second appearance on What Are You Doing in Denmark? Welcome, Cecilie Bau. Cecilia, what kind of traits do you look for in a house guest?
Oh, someone who arrives later than I scheduled.
Yes, well, that would be very fun behavior.
Yes. And then I guess someone who won't eat in my bed, which is kind of like a tiny thing because I live in 26 square meters, so there's not a lot of seating space, so people can be excused for thinking they can eat in the bed, but...
What have you found in there?
Just a lot of crackers.
Well, I feel like that must be mostly bed.
Yeah, it is mostly bed, so again, it's excusable. But like, I just got a new girlfriend, happy for me, great. But she like asked if she could get some chocolate crackers, which of course she can, and then brings them to bed and is just eating them there like a maniac. Just crumbing all over the place, crumbing down onto herself and the bed, and I'm laying next to her, and like, we've just started dating at this point, and I want to be like all cool and easy breezy, so I'm like, yeah, this is like, are we gonna have sex now in crumbs?
My skin is crawling. I'm sorry. I can't imagine like just chocolate cracker crumbs stuck to my body.
No,
while I'm
exactly.
sleeping.
It's not really setting the mood, is it?
Okay, so that's a good criteria.
It's funny because I feel like early part of the relationship, that's still like where you're kind of a house guest when you're staying over at the other person's place. Like, you know, like I would hang up my towel when I would stay over at your place. Now I just throw it on the bathroom floor. Like it's a different vibe you have when you're in that phase still.
Yeah. So, yeah.
But that's that's good to establish those boundaries and establish them early. I think we would all agree. Yeah. And as we're talking about house guests, we've got some questions that we've asked our wonderful audience here because you guys are all in on the action. We've asked you to fire up your phones and answer some poll questions. The first one that we're looking at today is if somebody says that they're planning a trip to your town and they shoot you a message and just say, hey, I'm going to stay with you. Is that okay? Do you feel pressured to say yes?
Yes. I live on the same metro that goes to Kastrup. So when people find that out, they're like, hey, 4 minutes away from the Lufthansa, how are you doing? We haven't talked in 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, I mean, that's
a close relationship.
That seems close, yeah. I'd be like, I would still take advantage of that.
No, I do feel a lot of pressure, and I had some friends recently who were visiting Copenhagen to fly to another city, and they found out that I was living here. Hadn't talked to them in 10 years, I don't think. And they came to stay, and they were the noisiest fucking people I've ever... It was absolutely crazy. Their flight was at 7 o'clock in the morning. At 3:30, they woke up me and both my children and my wife, who was fucking furious. And then they decided to start packing their 3 suitcases. It was brutal, and now we're not going to talk for another 10 years, so...
I feel like I saw you the next day and you were so tired and pissed off, and I would be too. I'm just picturing people like slamming the cupboards, I can't, and I need my sleep, I need my coffee too.
The flight was at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they had gone to Netto and bought enormous amounts of food, including potted shrimps, like prawns, and they decided to wrap all of these things in wrapping paper. And I'm not making this up, and tape them like it was Christmas, like it was fucking Pack-A-Lie. They individually wrapped 26 different things from our fridge.
Only the things that they bought, or did they take some of your...
I'm pretty sure we're
like
missing a
bring your
cucumber.
mustard?
I think there's some things missing from our fridge right now.
Do they individually wrap the shrimp? Like each individual shrimp got its own little like gift bag?
It's like a very nice sushi restaurant.
But are they taking it back with them?
I don't know.
What are they
I don't
doing
know. I
with the
haven't
shrimp?
talked to either of them since.
I can't imagine.
But they
send you a
definitely-
postcard.
I had this experience, and then my children were woken up, so we all got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and had a very, very long day together. And then I was bitching and whining at these two because we were setting up the show. And then we were wondering about what you guys thought about when it's appropriate or how to be a good guest with somebody.
Yeah, we were talking you off the ledge and figured we can use this for inspiration. Isn't that a nice idea, Conrad? Conrad, put down.
But isn't it kind of like they definitely owe you one now? So you can stay at their place and be annoying, but then they'll get the same idea that you now owe them one, and then it'll just be a vicious cycle.
It's kind of bad, but now I just start daydreaming about what I'm going to do
Yeah,
when I stay with them.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But don't you think that kind of guest is so unaware, unself-aware, that they wouldn't even know if you came and like just trashed everything? They'd be like, oh.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's what guests do. Where do they live? Anywhere interesting, at least, that you'd want to go visit them and stay with them?
Afterwards, I think they went to Finland.
No, where,
No, where they live. Where they
Oh,
live.
where they live? They live in London.
Yeah. You have free lodging there, anyways.
Wow. Well, I do have to say that I think the audience agrees with you because 62.7% said it really depends how well you know them. So I think in this case, that would not be very well.
Or the size of your apartment. It's been the
Yeah.
greatest thing since living in a really, really tiny apartment. Like, no one can stay there. I do not feel pressured anymore. It's amazing.
That's the secret.
Yes.
Minimalism.
Yeah.
Scandies get it right again. Love it.
But what about you, Brooke? Do you get a lot of people asking to stay with you?
You know, I've been lucky to have friends visit. It'll be 5 years we've lived here. 3 of those years were in Jylland and 2 were in Copenhagen. And I feel like I've had a steady stream of guests, but it's all people I wanted to see. It hasn't really been anyone yet where I'm like, ooh. I only had like a reverse experience when I lived in New York, and I had made an Icelandic friend, and he was coming to visit, and he's like, oh, can I stay with you? And I'm sure, new friend. And he like plops his stuff down, and I'm like, I think I don't even, it wasn't the first thing we said, but then I found out that he was planning to stay for 2 weeks, which is like the entire vacation period you get in the US, you know? It's like, he took off his like shoes and his smelly shoes were in my, already from like the beginning. There's some kind of chemical, I have like a very strong sense of smell, even when I have not been pregnant. And there's a certain scent that is a mix of this lavender detergent that is in Europe somewhere. When you mix it with sweat, it is the most vile smell. And that was the only time I ever smelled it was in New York with this Icelandic guy. And I have found it since coming back. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the smell, like it's back. And so it reminds me of this man who wanted to stay, and I basically said, like, I think 3 days in, I was like, can you go stay at, like, this girl's house? Like, she's probably up for house guests, and he did, and he went.
Wow.
I dismissed.
How many days was that into the trip?
3 or 4.
Wow.
Because that was, he's also like a very unique person anyway, and I befriend weirdos. I'm just like, yes, you're so interesting, and then I regret it a little bit sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I've made some of my best friends this way, but... So, I mean, he's good at a distance and, you know, lives in a place that when I went to see him, I went for 3-4 days. That's like a long trip for me. Not anymore now that I live here. But, you know, I did repay the favor, and it was a lovely experience. He took me around the entire country of Iceland, and it was like, we're still friends today.
Did you take, how many boroughs of New York City did you take?
And then I was like, please, go do your thing. And I think I was a decent host for a couple days, and then I was like, all right, we're good.
I don't like being a guest for even 3 or 4 days. I think by like 3 or 4 days, I need to not be in somebody's space.
There's the old Italian saying, isn't there?
Yes.
A house guest is like a
The
raw
fish.
fish, starts to stink after 3 days.
Fish? No, it was, I thought it was Benjamin Franklin that said that.
Benjamin Franklin said that? All right.
Yes.
Because then I confused it with "There's something rotten in Denmark," and I was like, "Was this a Danish saying, like with fish?" And no, yeah, that's
Crossover.
It was one of those sayings that's like, anonymous, like the greatest author of all time, like gave us that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Gandhi, actually. Get out of my
housewife in Italy that Benjamin Franklin ripped off. So,
Well, we did we did poll the audience to see how many days was too long Right. So we said between anything over 2 nights stresses me out is what won. That was 48%.
Okay.
And 42% said 3 or more nights is fine, but only if they're like helping out, cooking, especially if they're
Yeah.
like doing some stuff. But 9.4% of y'all said 1 night only unless we're a close family. And even then, I may send hotel recommendations.
Wow. I thought everyone would be like way more flexible and freewheeling than me, but it's nice to know I'm not alone.
Seems like you're right in line with.
You're like, we
popular
travel a
opinion.
lot. 2 weeks is cool. What?
There is a fine line there, though, because I feel like some people, you know, when they come over, you want them to feel like home, but then they take it a bit too far. Like these two that came over, the girl who was with him just decided to wear a pair of my trousers while she was with us.
What?
I was
You did not tell
walking
us
around.
this.
She was like, "Oh, I forgot to bring trousers on my trip. I only brought skirts, so I just found these jeans in the wash." Like, well, make yourself at home. There's some room in this pair. Get in here.
Wait, I am going to reveal something embarrassing.
It was Brooke. It was Brooke.
It was me. Okay, in my early 20s, when I first moved to New York, I was staying with a friend until I found a place, and I did use her toothbrush. I'm so sorry, so disgusting. But what's even funnier is that she's like, "Oh, here's a new one." She gave me a new one, and then I mixed them up, and the next day she's like, "This is the one I gave you." And I'm like, I am the worst house guest, and I feel like I'm paying it back ever since. I'm very sorry. but
she
that is
here?
probably the
And here
epitome
she
of a
is
bad house
tonight.
guest, and that was me in my early 20s trying to make it in the Big Apple. I'm sorry.
Wow.
So it works both ways.
I could see, and I think that's an interesting point, that it may depend on the circumstance, how well you know the person, if they use your toothbrush or not.
We're still friends. Thank you for being my friend still.
Good.
I can't believe it.
But Mike, you had something related to how well you know the person.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you move to a new place, it seems like all of a sudden people come out of the woodwork and want to come stay with you. When we first moved here, I felt like we were basically running a B&B, just people coming over, like free lodging coming through. But probably the funniest one, and this is maybe kind of also for us being like friendly Americans coming back at us in a way too. So we were back for my brother and sister-in-law's wedding. And the woman who made the cake, like at some point mentioned, "Oh, I'm going to come over to Europe at some point. I'm probably going to come to Copenhagen." And we said, "Oh, cool. Like Copenhagen's awesome. Like we may have said you can stay with us." And then all of a sudden get like.
I think all we said was, "Let us know." When
I think
you
I think we left it like very open-ended because there's like family, close friends, like bar friends, and like
Made the
the
cake at my
woman who
brother.
made the cake at your brother's wedding. Like, and then under that is like Conrad's house guest. I think that's the lowest tier that we have now. But like, so like she texted and was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in Copenhagen. I'm taking a cruise, and that's like the last stop next week. Can I stay at your place for a night?" And we were like, "Okay." Like we had a spare bedroom. Like I guess you can't say no, but like kind of presumptive. Like I kind of feel like that was a little bit like. Assuming that we would say yes to that, like, but it worked out. It was only one night, so it wasn't bad. But that's also where, like, I think you give, like, different, like you did, Brooke, like, different levels of how much, like, you spend time with people at that point. Like, again, like, family, like, take time off, tour around the city, close friends, things like that. But this was kind of like, we'll have coffee at the kitchen table and, like, not even, like, catch up because we literally said hi after you brought the cake to the wedding. But, like... Yeah, cool. We'll have some coffee, maybe have a beer, and then that'll be fine, and enjoy your day in Copenhagen. Here's some brochures.
So what are you doing today?
Yeah. What are you doing in Denmark? Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and it's you know, when we asked, would you let a friend of a family stay with you that you've only met once? A third of the audience said, "Hell no," and my friend would be hearing about it. But it seemed about 50%, 48% said only if they made a very positive first impression.
Good point, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good cake from what I
It was good
remember.
cake. It was very good cake. She was super nice. Like she was super friendly. Like it was not a bad. Like she wasn't doing her bags at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
The
individually
level of
wrapping
trust there,
shrimp.
I think she
right?
brought a bottle of
Or
wine. Yeah.
and she brought a bottle of wine. She didn't use her toothbrush
That you know of.
that we know of. That's
Yeah.
true.
I would say there's definitely different levels of having a guest, though, because, you know, there is some people who come and it's like having a pet cat where they're never there. Like, they arrive and then they just bugger off and, you know, go to the city and go to Amalienborg and do all the touristy stuff. And then there's the people who wait for you outside the bathroom. You know those people? and you're just under surveillance in your own home, and they're just next to you, like, what are we doing today? Like, I'm planning to have a shit at some point, so... I'm talking about my wife's family, okay? That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
So true. I think, that's the best house guest when they're just like a ninja. You don't even know that they're there.
I want a hoogly mix. Like, I want the coffee, and you have a meal together at some point, and you see each other, but they're not in your space all the time.
I'm not doing a canal boat with you.
But I don't like the idea that all you see of them is, like, their footprints and, like, skid marks in the toilet, and you're like, oh, there's someone else with us.
Very specific.
We have frequent guests that are friends of ours, and the guy is like he needs to have his charcuterie board and his cheese and his like booze selection. So the whole house is kind of taken over with like his items that he consumes, and like he's lovely, and he makes it for us, and it's this beautiful plating and everything, but his stuff is everywhere. Like it is all over. So, I mean, that's also an interesting...
At least it's beautiful
he's feeding
things,
us. Yeah, yes.
It's not like, here's my wigwam collection that I need with me at all times.
Wow. Yes.
Setting up my fidget spinners and...
I guess it also depends, like, what are your space capable of? Like, how much space do you actually have to host guests? Like, if you have a spare bedroom, it's not that annoying. Like, one of my closest friends in Odense, she's gone to extreme lengths to get guests at the best distance she can. So they have a little cottage in the yard. And they've now built an outdoor shower as well for the guests to use, and a separate toilet, which you can enter from the outside in. And she's basically like my sister. She's the closest one I have. But the last time I was there, they were like, so do you want us to give you a demonstration of the outdoor shower? In December.
I was going to say, it sounds very fancy, like a little Airbnb.
It is. They do rent it out on Airbnb.
It's not very hoogly, though, right? If you're just Zoom calling them from the end of the garden.
I mean, a pool house sounds nice, but I think,
it's definitely just, it is a shed.
What time of year can you use an outdoor shower in Denmark, I guess? That you're willing. I mean, if you're a winter bather and it's
the door to the inside, you can use it.
Depends on
But,
the
like,
year.
you can, like, ice bath. People do that all year round.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would get the guests away, I think, in my group of friends.
Yeah, I think a warm shower is kind of the minimum expectation of any lodging experience. Maybe it's asking too much.
But there's also hotels.
I guess I don't host many guests.
Well, they're eating in your bed.
They are. And I don't even have a shower in my apartment.
Is it a bathtub? Like a big bathtub right next to the bed?
No, I don't. It's on the hallway. It's shared.
Oh, interesting.
I thought you
I've been
just
to
went to Pure
apartments
Gym.
like that. Yes, Pure Gym. Yeah. Yeah, that's fascinating about Danish apartments is like the kind of communal shower where you have to like go downstairs or you go somewhere else. Wow, so you're in a building like that. Cool.
Yeah.
Is it cool? Is it not cool?
It's not so cool, but it's kind of intimate that I meet my neighbors, like in a bathroom in the hallway. One time
like
I
your
had
neighbors?
a full-on small talk conversation with someone while I was in my bathrobe trying to get to my apartment, and she was just going on and on about her surgery and how great her knee now was.
And who says Danes are bad at small talk? Like,
Yeah, she was
know?
great, but in hindsight, she was like hooked up on morphine at that point, so she just went on and on and on.
That's great. Well, I think...
I do a segue, yes.
I think we found some solutions. The morphine, an outdoor shower.
Yeah, definitely.
And a shrimp allergy. I don't know. We can find some ways, but maybe we can end with a quote. Yeah. So we already had the Ben Franklin Gandhi hybrid.
Italian woman.
Italian woman. Yes, but this one is from Homer, not Simpson. I think the older one. A guest never forgets the host who had treated him kindly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good way to end on a positive. But thank you all for listening and watching and participating, and be good house guests.
Yeah.
Travel season. And before we go to intermission, we are going to set the stage for Conrad's Mad Lib Theater.
Yeah, so we have a little fun game. So we're going to call upon you, Cecilia. I'm
Yes.
going to ask you for some things. And then after the break, we're going to do a little improv scene where we're going to fit those words into a little script that we have prepared. And Cecilia is very excited.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Does everyone
I
know what Mad Libs are? Should we ask?
I didn't.
So I also didn't know until Derek told me about it.
It's maybe such an American thing, but we love it. It's
It's a
treasured.
very American thing. So you have a big long text and you can take out the verbs and the adjectives and the nouns and then you can swap them. So you guys will see after the break. All right. But Cecilia, we need a strange food from you.
Shrimps.
And what is your favorite drink?
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. Good choice. An item of funky clothing.
Poncho.
Ooh. Ooh, very good. Something you could wear on your foot.
A slipper.
Nice. Good choice. Good choice. A made-up town that you would find in Jylland.
Stor Lillebro.
Perfect. And that's a real place. Some people here in the audience are from there. That's nice. A verb that ends in ing.
Spinning.
Spinning. Very good. I'm like a teacher at the school. Very good. Very good, Bao. You're going to be an excellent student. A strong emotion.
Hatred.
Two gingers. Okay, and an even stronger emotion.
Love.
Oh. The name of your favorite teacher. You can say Conrad. It's okay.
Birgitte. Birgitte.
Birgitte.
Yes.
All teachers are called Birgitte. All right. A boring job.
Comedian.
All right. A weird job.
Comedian.
I need 3 things that all Danes do. You can call upon the others if you need help.
Eat rye bread.
Mm-hmm.
You guys probably know this better than I do.
Mm-hmm.
What do Danish people do?
Talk about the weather.
Talk about the weather. That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Wait at the red light.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I need a personal item from you.
From me, a
Yeah.
toothbrush.
Perfect. Let's share that with Brooke. All right. A way that you could change how you look.
Makeup.
Nice. Something that Danes never do.
Well, I don't know.
Say something positive about Sweden.
Yeah, true. We never do
But
that.
then, I need another emotion from you.
Sadness.
Oh. A place in the world.
London.
Ooh.
Where your guests are.
Where they are residing. I need a date.
February 14th.
Oh, back to the love theme. That's so nice. Something that you would say when you are shocked.
Whoa.
On a horse.
I need 3 more things that Danes do. The audience can help you if you need.
Okay, what do Danish people do?
Ride bicycles. Clap in unison.
What? Clap in unison. That's a good one. Yes.
Very nice.
Yes, and shout
Derek,
the...
start dancing.
They shout the sha la 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 la.
Something
You haven't ever seen
specific
that at
and
football
Danish.
games? They started doing it at concerts too and stuff, like when Billie Eilish and Sabrina Carpenter was here. It's just Danes going sha la 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 la.
And we had a good suggestion
Yeah,
down here. What
yeah.
did you say?
Ride bicycles.
Ride bicycles.
bicycles,
Excellent.
yes. F their colleagues? Is that solely a Danish thing?
Somebody with a vengeance over there. They f*** your husband.
And the other person said f their colleagues.
I blame
Is
you.
it true, Cecilia?
Well, that's an offensive stereotype.
You wanna frock us was a long time ago,
yes.
all right?
That I fit.
Which
Is
one?
comedians really a job then? Is it? No.
I only got a couple more from you. I need your favorite place.
Here.
Oh. That's nice. An activity.
Spinning.
And the very last one before we will go for the break, something you say when you are surprised.
Wow.
Excellent. A round of applause for Cecilia.
Thank you. Never throw me a surprise party. Wow.
I can't wait to see how that turns out. So when we get back from intermission, we'll see the scene that we've created here. A few housekeeping. Don't forget, you can still submit questions if you have not yet. If not, go back to your magic box in your pocket and send us your questions, because Brooke, in the second half, will be bringing them to us.
I love questions.
Yes.
Ready to ask them to all of you.
But unless you won a prize, and then in that case you'll be coming up here to collect it, we will go for a 10-minute break. Please go refresh your drinks, empty them out if you have to do that. And we will see you back here in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Trust we all had a good break. We did. And I hope you're ready for an exciting little scene from Conrad Molden's Mad Lib Theater. So, the script is ready. The music is queued up. And you are about to witness a wonderful work of art.
Yeah, let's do our scene. Cecilia, join me on the stage.
Thank you.
Velkommen til Styrelsen for International Recruiting or Integration. Siri, go into the ventverelse and sit yourself down. If you're hungry, there's shrimp and gin and tonics available.
Lovely. Hi, Conrad. Long time no see. What a beautiful poncho you're wearing.
Cecilia, it's been forever. Take a seat next to me. I really like your slipper.
Thank you. It has been forever. I haven't seen you since we went to Cecilie Bau on that spinning trip.
Oh, that was so much fun. It made me feel hatred.
Oh, really, Conrad? I thought it was such a strong feeling of love.
And do you remember that other girl that came with us, Birgitta? I heard she stopped being a comedian and she became a comedian.
Wow, really? Wow, she really integrated, didn't she? She always wanted to be a Dane. That's why she always ate rugbrød and talked about the weather and always waited at the red light.
Talking of integration, what are you doing here with your toothbrush and new makeup?
I have a dark secret. Because I once said something positive about Sweden. I actually lost my citizenship.
Wow. That is such a sad story. Where did that happen?
Well, Conrad, it happened in London on February 14th.
Whoa! So what can you do?
I have to reapply. They want me to clap in unison, sing shololo, and fuck with their colleagues.
Good luck with that.
Ding! Next is Cecilie Bau.
I have to go. Wish me luck, and let's meet up again soon. We could go to Comedy Zoo and spinning.
Wow! Let's do that, Cecilia. Precis!
I'm going here. Could you pass that?
Yes. Well, that was riveting.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Whoa, wow. Thank you all for submitting your questions and upvoting. So now it's time for the Yap Sesh. Wait, should we do this? Yap Sesh. Woo. I did not name it, but I will gladly claim it. So yeah, let me start with what we got here for this crew. So the most upvoted question we got is, what is the hardest part of being a non-Dane in Denmark? For all non-Danes, if you care to answer.
Snackering dance?
Selvfølgelig. That's one. Although I would actually say that not so much, because it's actually, unlike other places, you can get by.
Derek's never been to Jylland.
This is true. No, no. I've been to Jylland plenty of times.
On behalf of you.
Jeg elsker Jylland. But you can.
I think it's making friends, because then you meet people and they say, oh, we've known each other from Børnehave and now we're having julefrokost together and you're not welcome.
Yeah, I think that's it's something that I sometimes think about is how nice that is that they've got long friendships, but that does make it hard to break in. And I think that then leads to other things. Sometimes it's harder to get a job because you don't have a network that goes farther. And sometimes it's harder to feel at home because you're just kind of on your own, or you're only around other internationals, and that can make it tricky because you do need friendship. And so you have to... maybe it takes a little longer, so you're surrounding yourself with people that are in your same position.
Some people in the audience commented, dealing with the Danes, finding common references in social gatherings, tough, and not being able to have an argument like the Southern European I am, which honestly, I get it. It came up the other day about I feel like I can't argue anything here, and it's such an American thing to do, or Southern Europe thing to do. So it's yes, whatever you say, I guess this is what it is. I'll pay more for this ticket, I guess, because this is what I'm supposed to do. So. Next question is, are Danish kids always really sick, or are their parents always abusing sick days? I mean, Conrad, you're the...
I have 2 kids in Børnehave.
Oh, they're always sick.
And they are constantly... every day they come home with a different version of Ebola. Every single day. Something is dripping or leaking or smelling...
Cecilia, you were a Danish kid, still are. Is this
Yeah,
true?
let's claim that. I didn't know they weren't other places. Is it weird? Are Danish kids sick a lot? Always. Yeah. I know that, but are they not where everyone else is from?
We have so many shots in the U.S.
That's just at
You
school.
do have more accessible meds.
Just give the kids some, Benadryl, and they're all better in the U.S., I guess, is how it goes.
It is an ongoing sick season, very long, because it's just wet so much of the time that I feel.
yeah.
But it's hard to know.
Not everything happens in a vacuum. Yeah.
Could it be because we let our babies sleep outside in December?
I feel like, doesn't that build character?
I didn't know that was happening.
Seriously?
No, I'm just kidding.
I can't take a joke. Okay, after how many years in Denmark, and this is a good one, does it become embarrassing not having learned any Danish? What is the threshold? It's a good question.
In Jylland, 2 weeks.
Does it get embarrassing?
Yeah.
8 years and counting?
I feel like 5 years is where it kind of shifts from the haha, I'm still learning, to the you haven't learned it yet. I feel like that's where the break even is, where suddenly for the first 5 years I didn't feel guilty about it, but then after that the guilt started setting in. Not that I did anything about it. I'm okay, but but still, it's hard.
You're working on it.
Jag får ta det.
But it's also hard. Every time you do try, we're just do it in English. Don't want to bother.
It is the worst feeling when I go to 7-Eleven and I try using my Danish and I don't even get the Danish of just it comes back in English with just have a good day, and I'm you can't even grant me the have a good day. Like, just grab me that.
But,
like,
but by the way, I took a chair to be upholstered, which I can't say that word in Danish, like whatever the word is for upholster. And
Møbelpolster.
what is it?
Møbelpolster.
Møbelpolster. And
You're right, you can't say it.
I really, this guy was humoring me so much. I stuck with the Danish the entire interaction, like everything, talking about like the leather and like all this stuff. And at the end, I didn't know what to say, so I said "tak for alt," which is what you say when someone dies, like at a funeral. Like I didn't know that, and I've been saying that for 5 years. Like it doesn't mean thanks for everything.
your
It
Danish
means, like,
husband, your Danish husband has never corrected you.
no, I don't think so because I never say it to him. Like I guess I should, but or maybe shouldn't. He's
You
not
shouldn't,
dead. He's
no.
not dead. No, but like I really realized this the other day, and I was like, oh my god, no wonder that guy kind of smiled on the way out. Like when I was like, it's like okay, I will send your chair.
When he gave you a coffee when you walked in, did you also say like "tak for cafe"?
No, I mean I know that. I know that
okay.
one. That's a good one. Okay, someone said depends where you work as like an answer, which I think is true. Also maybe. Where should we go during winter? Cry emoji. I wish I had this figured out because people are going to Thailand. Like people are. I mean, someone Canary Islands.
Go to Stor Lillebro. It's beautiful.
Outdoor showers,
Yeah, outdoor
You have
showers.
to plan ahead.
spinning.
Well, actually, like, go to Tivoli. Is that a boring answer? Okay, it is. Yeah.
It's happy at least, like, as it's like 2 degrees and raining, like, it's happy.
Probably because I never go.
That's fair.
I don't think, like, Danes go that much.
Could be. One of the things I love about Tivoli, like when they adapt to the winter, like there's like the giant like swings that go around, but like in the wintertime they slow it way down because they know that as you spin around in the rain, it feels like little like bullets coming into your face going around.
They slow it in Halloween when they're witch brooms too, which I love.
Oh, yeah,
it's
'cause-
really creepy in the sky. My favorite. But so winter is a tricky one. Someone said New Zealand, Sweden,
Whoa.
and Malmo. Wow, let's just hop on over to New Zealand, if possible. I mean, it sounds great. It's just with small kids.
But I
maybe not.
honestly think Danes just go to bars in the winter.
Yeah, it's just stay at home, right?
Bodega. Yeah, they
Bodega.
go. Because I got like winter depression this year for the first time. I am a Dane. And I got like severe winter depression. And I asked one of my friends, like, this is weird. Why am I feeling so depressed this year? And she was like, didn't you stop drinking?
It's also needs to be acknowledged that if you did not grow up snow skiing, like you are shit out of luck in the winter. Also, I'm like, I grew up water skiing. I come from like a championship family of water skiers. Not me. I can barely get up. But
Where are you snow skiing?
everyone knows all these mountains like Austria and
Oh,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
so fabulous. And I'm like, that's great. And I have done that.
You
once
grew up in the
and
Midwest. There's no
I grew up
mountains.
in the Midwest of there was like a hill that I snowboarded down and threw myself at the ground to stop. So I mean. It would be nice to learn that. That's a winter thing. Okay, so here's the next question. What is the most Danish thing to do? And I will, while you're thinking about your thoughts, people have said, get annoyed when people criticize Denmark. Bike despite rainstorm and thunder, absolutely. Go to Højskoler and enjoy licorice. BMO, which is a Ballema Ost. Drink snaps, wear the same color head to toe, beige for the win. Eat red hot dogs. I still cannot do this. Ask what you are doing in week 36. And wave flags. So what is the most Danish thing to do? Anyone?
Wear like rain pants.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very Danish thing. Like the combo of a bike helmet and rain pants, and then you just go to the grocery store like that.
With nothing underneath.
Yeah, nothing underneath. Just
Okay.
topless and rain pants.
Any of you adapted to Danish thing?
I would say I've definitely adapted to week numbers. I don't know
I have
why
not.
or when,
No.
but all of a sudden I was like, this is actually really smart.
Yeah.
What about Celsius? Do you get, well, not excluding you two, do you get Celsius
normal.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it depends on what. Yeah.
Okay.
But with the outside weather,
we're growing,
yeah.
we're learning, we're
Yeah.
growing.
But it
Okay.
depends. I'm bilingual when it comes to like weather, like temperature. But like when it comes to like measurements, like for cooking, like
Oh, yeah.
I got to revert to what I grew up with in like a teaspoon,
I
tablespoon.
still don't even know DL. Is it a dilliliter? A decalie.
We did learn
I
the
cook a
metrics.
lot, as you can tell.
We learned the metric system in school in
dilly- I
America
just made
too.
D and L sounds
No,
like you
that's-
put an I in there. Is that
That's a new children's show. John Dillalila.
Wow, I feel like my face turned red there for a minute. Okay, a Danish word or phrase you've given up on pronouncing correctly. Oh, and we're not going to use. Can we just not use the one?
Right.
Do you want me to read it?
Oh, yeah.
The one that Derek is.
RGMF?
The one
Yeah,
I-
RGMF. The bane.
The one I
of our
vehemently
existence.
can't stand.
Dance, monkey, dance.
It just depends on the context. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When I'm talking to a Danish person, everything. The word for cucumber, a gork. A gork. I don't think I'm saying that right. Gularella. What is Brody? Oh, bro. Bro. Anyone else? I am failing up here.
This
so-
is so much better when you have your daughter sitting with you correcting you. That's
Yeah, they're so kind when they correct me. It's like it used to be brutal. Any words or phrases?
Well,
that-
isn't there there's the word frucht, which means fear, right?
No,
Oh,
are you
that-
saying frucht or fucked?
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Because fucked is a weird one for me.
Fucked?
And it means moisture.
Well, fucked.
Nah, fucked. And I still said it wrong.
You're
but-
saying moist fruit and fear.
Wait, so what's fear? How do you say fear?
Frucht.
Oh, with the Y.
Yes.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Fine. Are we skipping? Okay, we'll skip this one, you guys. Let's see. What is one thing about the Danes of Denmark that you're ashamed to admit you love?
ashamed.
Well, I do like the Shololo.
Ashamed is a hard word. Like,
Yeah, maybe we can use a softer
word, like-
surprised. That you're surprised to admit you love? How about that? We're so positive in America.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, week numbers, because like I'll talk to my parents and be like, oh, like we're gonna be coming in week 31, and they're like, what's a week 31? Like,
It makes sense.
It makes sense, it
so
works.
much sense.
But there is literally a settings on your app's calendar where you
Yeah.
can change it.
Yeah,
and
I've heard about
it's the
this. I still
difference
haven't
between having or not having Danish friends. I'm
Yeah.
serious. I'm
Yeah.
serious. Turn that shit on. That shit will change your life.
And I would say the planning ahead on that note, like planning ahead, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
want to
into
be
it.
booked.
I'm
Like, let me
getting
know.
into the
Like,
planning ahead.
anybody wants to hang out in September? That's my next opening. Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay, but like, serious question. What do you do if you're like divorced and have a kid and don't use week numbers?
Yeah, that's actually how I first like got adjusted to it, knowing like even weeks I could hang out with Torben, and
Yeah, exactly.
odd weeks it was daddy.
I do miss like the spontaneity sometimes. I've definitely driven 45 minutes to a place, like a mini golf place with my kids in the car, and it was closed because we needed to call them just for it to be open. And I'm like, business case makes sense. Like if no one's coming, why would it be open? And then luckily my husband saved the day and found us a ship-themed restaurant like 20 minutes away. I'm like, thank you. I just need some novelty. I need something like for an adventure. But
Where's
the
this
planning-
ship-themed restaurant?
It was in How? In
Red Lobster.
near Aarhus.
Near
Kind of
Aarhus,
near
okay.
Aarhus. Where were we? Yeah, anyway, Jylland. Love you, Jylland. Anyway, next question. More cry emojis. Hold on. Did I pass my Module 3 test today? I hope so. Whoever wrote this, I hope that anyone that takes it passes it. What's the thing Conrad has to take it on Tuesday?
I'm doing the PD3 on Tuesday. Woo! Thank you. It's hardcore. It's hardcore. All there is there's a red light, and then they just say, you're allowed to cross. I'm like,
But is it like the little Viking streetlight like they have in Aarhus where you get
Yeah.
like a little Viking?
I
that's
know,
like,
it's so
"Come
cute
on
that
over."
if you've been to Aarhus, you know that the streetlights, they have Vikings on them for the red and the green. And everyone's like, no, the Vikings, they were so cute. And you're like, hang on.
Have you been to Odense?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
Jose
they have
Jose Andersen.
I
No.
tried to make my husband drive way out of our way to go see those streetlights, the Hans Christian Andersen ones. I am such a apparently a streetlight nerd. I love the ones outside of Tivoli. What a magical place this is. Anyway, anywho,
That should be the thing about that you're ashamed about liking in Denmark.
absolutely.
The street lights.
and I will make us drive 2 hours out of our way to go see them. Okay, so Derek, have you considered changing your name to Dirk to assimilate better into Danish society? I have I've never heard anyone named this name.
Not until now, but yeah. I mean,
It's quite famous.
yeah, I'm open to suggestions. Why not?
Dirk Jederman.
Yeah.
I like that.
I always say I like in the States, when we learn a language, we always have like, for example, I took Spanish, so I was able to pick a Spanish name. I don't have a Spanish version of my name, like Mike was Miguel, right, or something, yeah. So, like, I got to pick, in Spanish one, I was Nacho, because got to pick.
It's my kitty's name.
Yeah, and so I'm named after Brooke's cat. Yes. But I always wanted a Danish name, and now...
Dirk.
Dirk, yeah.
Is there a Dirk Passer?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's that? What did he do?
Famous, like older comedians,
Yes.
cabaret comedian
Yes,
sort of
that
thing.
one. That one.
That's not the one that was in Reptilicus?
In what?
Dirk Passer, was he in Reptilicus? Does anybody know?
Reptilicus. What's
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, we're
All right.
assimilating.
One person confirms.
Yeah.
If they're Danish, then it's correct.
Yeah. Though, Derek, you did make your own Danish name for yourself when you go around because you were thinking that your name was too American to assimilate. So you did make your own name, right?
I wanted to be Jon Smallbull.
Jon, not Dirk.
No, Johnny. Johnny.
Johnny Smurbrel.
Yeah.
Listen to us as we all butcher.
Just
the
sounds
word
like a superhero. I thought that
Smurbrel.
would be my Danish name.
Superhero? Porn star.
This is topical.
Why not both?
Should Denmark buy Sweden? Someone commented, fuck Sverige. No, but can the bridge be free finally? Fair.
Yeah.
Fair, it's been paid for.
Yeah.
Why are we...
It's supposed to be.
So I guess that's a yes. How did Conrad end up with such a beautiful wife?
My wife is very beautiful. Some people know her at the back. Or they're just really drunk. Yeah, she is very, very beautiful. And she is also a makeup artist.
And you did propose on stage, didn't
And
you?
I did also propose on stage.
Oh, I love that.
And she was very angry at me because she didn't know I was going to propose to her, so she didn't dress up at the time. So she was like, the fuck, you're dragging me on the stage for this?
She is a beautiful lady. Okay, someone wrote kvittering. Nijtak.
Nijtak.
Bon. So there's a whole conversation like you're at the grocery store in here. I like that. That's
We
like,
could do a little like Danish dialogue, you know, like
It's like, but when someone goes off script, I'm like, nah. Night Ellis tack. No. Okay, so why are Danes only social when they're drunk? For the record, I don't think that's true. No. They certainly dazzle and do wild stuff.
I think everybody opens up a little bit when
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
drunk.
That could be true of anybody.
I think it's kind of true.
Yeah.
They're
Rage.
Because
At
you had to
least-
be the one to say it.
yeah, but I think Danes are like mostly open to new people when they're drunk. They're social sober as well, but only with their own.
Oh, that's interesting. Interesting layer.
That's a good way to put it.
3 beers to break down the wall. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. 10 beers.
Beers.
Sorry, 10 shots for 100 kroner, and then you can break that wall down. We know how it goes.
It's a tray of friends.
I have a good one for, I guess it's directed to Mike. Did you feel guilty having the built-in work social network? Was there a turning point where you both felt you overcame the trailing spouse vibe? Anything specific that helped?
Ooh, that's a
I
great
did not
question.
write that.
I love this question.
No, it's a great question. I think from my end, yeah, definitely there was some guilt because I think like the story you often hear people coming to Denmark is that you don't necessarily hang out with people in your office, but it happened that my office was quite international, quite new, and so people did hang out quite a bit from the office. And I definitely would feel guilty to invite you to all the time, like if we were going to Bootleggers for some beers and everything else, but also I know it's a weird dynamic when it's like Mike and 10 of his work friends talking inevitably about work stuff, and you're like, oh, that sounds funny, nitrogen. But how is it from your end? Like, I think that's, the trailing spouse has it much harder than the lead spouse anytime that you move abroad, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think you felt guilty, but no, I'm just kidding.
Not
I
when he's
did. I know.
not when he's calling it the lead spouse.
right.
That is a guilt-free phrasing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's yeah. I mean, it was definitely tough, like not having anything. I wasn't even the social aspect. I think, like, I think it was great because I think that your company and your colleagues at the time did a lot of really wonderful things to try to, help integration and that kind of thing. They were super nice and social and checked in and that kind of stuff. But I think it's always there.
It's tough as an adult having to build a social network from zero. Like, I think no matter what, it's that way. I
think it's also like, I remember there were times where I would like literally not do anything all day, and I was still very like, oh, like, am I? Can I go outside and people will talk to me? Are they going to speak English? Things like that. I just didn't feel comfortable in my environment, and then you would get home from work, and I would be like, oh my god, like I would have like a million, and I just wanted to talk to you about everything that I thought of, saw, watched, listened to, imagined that day, and then you were like, I just got home from work. Leave me alone for a second. So I think there's hard things for both sides of a couple that move over, I think.
There's also a dynamic. My husband's Danish, so we moved from America to his turf. So when someone is from the place and they know all the ins and outs, that's also a test of a relationship too. Like, do I trust someone because I can't read these documents for anything? I feel like the missus all of a sudden, and I used to be the master of coin in our family in the U.S., and now I'm like, what is a kroner? Is it 2,000? Is it 200? I'm like, I've made so many kroner mistakes here. But I think there's an element of that as well. So, it's there's so many dimensions to moving to a new place, and I'm glad that we get to unpack them all on the podcast.
Sometimes I think your situation had to be really, like, some aspects must have been helpful moving with somebody who is can decode things for you literally, but
signing
also
things blindly, like it takes me 13 steps to like the back of Jyske Bank's like dark corridor, like whatever website I'm signing for, like, here's all my money, like, what is it? I don't know. I trust you, husband.
Yeah.
Please don't leave me.
I sometimes wonder, like, is that more helpful, or is it? Sometimes I really appreciate like coming here with somebody that understands my references and knows.
It's hard for everyone.
And knows the same thing. Yeah, like it's never
give
easy.
Us all some grace,
100%. Yeah.
I have a fun one, and I'm conscious we have 2 minutes left. So this is Denmark going to qualify in Eurovision this year, and have you learned to appreciate Eurovision?
I am obsessed with Eurovision. I've become a convert since coming over here, for sure.
Mike loves maps, flags, and
before I knew it existed, but like I wasn't an active fan, and I was like, whatever. But like, yeah, exactly. Like I love maps and flags. Like I love the Olympics. I am gay. Like it's like the perfect combination for everything. Like it is just the best thing ever. I hear you. So no, I love It actually was awesome. Like during the pandemic, they put a lot of the old Eurovision like shows on YouTube. So I basically went in this like deep rabbit hole, deciding that I'm going to catch up on like 50 years of history in one pandemic, and I did.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I have to also give a shout out as a parent to MGP, because I have worked in the music industry for 20 years, and those songs are fire. They are so good. The producers that work on those songs, the fact that kids actually write them and the lyrics, and it's like real stories about, I have to bring my backpack back and forth to my parents because they're divorced. Like, I watch it with my kids, and I listen. I mean, we listen to it together, and I mean, people always say, oh, it was so much better back in the day, but I'm just so moved by the stories. We went to Royal Arena to go see them. It's like, they're celebrities, and it's so wholesome and incredible. And I just want to give a shout out to MGP for like not, and I also love Eurovision. I used to host Eurovision parties in New York. And now that I'm here, I'm trying to approach it in a different way. But any other Eurovision thoughts from this resident Dane here?
I love it. I love Eurovision. I think Denmark is actually going to qualify this year for the first time in like 5 years or something, or more.
Since before the pandemic.
It's been embarrassing. It's been embarrassing. And it's been shit. It's been real shit.
Well, I think poor Riley.
Yeah, but I started out hating the song this year, the Hallucination song, and then I heard it one time at Nevermind, and I was just, woo!
Mm-hmm. And she's awesome. Like, I'm rooting for her too, Cecilie. Like, I'm rooting for her. She seems awesome.
Conrad?
For me, it's just hard because I'm from England, so whenever it goes around it's like France, 0 points. Scotland, 0 point. I think isn't it been 2 times that England literally got 0? They hold the world record for the most
Tyler
zeros.
Year? But you got second like a couple years ago with that long-haired blonde guy. I'm sorry.
Well,
yeah,
that's true.
And you hosted it the year after.
You.
Yeah.
Hey.
Was Engelbert Humperdinck one of the singers one year?
He did. He performed 1 year, yes.
Wow.
How do I know more about your country?
You should definitely be asking Mike these questions. He'll tell you the year, the song.
But can we agree that Malta is going to win this year?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
manifesting
We love
it. Serving cunt. Love it.
Yes. Yes. Well, on that note, yeah.
Serving cunt.
Mic drop.
Serve cunt and go forward. Yeah. We will wrap things up, but you guys, this was such a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for joining us and celebrating 100 episodes. I still can't believe that one, and
This was so fun.
yeah,
You guys
thank
were
you
such
guys.
great participants. Cheers to you, Derek. This has been like your baby for so long. Skull to you.
Yeah, but just want to thank everybody for coming. Please continue to support and check out the podcast, and we will be hanging out a little bit. If anybody is sticking around, we'll hope to have some time to meet you guys outside.
You guys are so much fun. Thank you for coming.